CAF picks Super Eagles star for drug test after win over South Africa. Can you imagine? So after the match with South Africa and Nigeria finally won through the penalty shootout, they picked out one of the high-performing stars that played in that match, Nigerian Nigerian player, and took him for drug test because his performance was so outstanding. So they thought he was doping or he doped before the match. And thank God, I'm sure this guy has tested negative and is out. Okay. The question is, why would he be singled out for testing just because they won? Or just because South Africa lost it? And that is too bad. I don't know why. And there are other people in South African team that were not tested. So why singling out this guy? What was the basis? What formed the basis for picking him randomly for test? Is it because of his performance? That is part of the is this, do I call that xenophobia or racism? I don't know what to call it now, because we're all Africans, but that was very bad. Okay, and now it means that we need to shine our eyes, because during the final, the referee might be biased, and they need to check that. I know that he's following FIFA regulations to do that, but he might be biased. They have a way of doing their things. It will look like they are clean, but they know what they're doing. So we really need to be very, very careful. Okay. Super Eagles defender Semi Ajayi revealed that he missed head coach Jose Pesiro post-game team talk following Nigeria's victory over South Africa in the semi-final of the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Ajayi explained that he was undergoing drug testing by Confederation of African Football officials immediately after the match. Ajayi, who delivered an outstanding performance during the intense encounter, was among the key players as the Super Eagles secured a place in the final through a penalty shootout, following a 1-1 draw from the 120 minutes of play. So according to Daily Post News, in his remarks to reporters in the mixed zone after the game, Ajayi stated, "I was not there for Pesiro's team talk. I was getting tested, so I missed everything." He expressed his excitement about the team's progress, emphasizing the significance of staying focused on the upcoming final match. So amazing. We came here to win, and we are one step away from that now, Ajayi commented. So he emphasized the importance of maintaining focus on Sunday's final match, highlighting the team's determination to bring the cup home to Nigeria with one last push. Ajayi's absence from the post-game team talk underscores the rigorous procedures and protocols followed by tournament organizers, ensuring fair play and integrity in the competition. Okay, so that's the reason they took him, to ensure that he was not under influence while playing that game, to be fair to other side as well. They always have English to qualify every situation or to describe every situation. So despite missing the discussion, Ajayi's commitment to the team's goal remains unwavering as he looks to the final showdown, or he looks ahead to the final showdown with determination and resolve. So as the Super Eagles prepare for the final match against Ivory Coast, Ajayi's experience and resilience will be pivotal in inspiring his teams and contributing to Nigeria's quest for AFCON glory. So with the team united and focused, they aim to deliver a memorable performance and emerge victorious in the ultimate showdown on Sunday, which is tomorrow. That one's serious, so I tell you. So with the way things are, the guy, Ajayi, the defender, has come out of that doping test, and I'm sure he tested negative, and very, very optimistic for the match coming on Sunday, which is final match with the Ivory Coast, to see, and they will do everything possible to take that cup back home. It's not a joke anyway. This is champion versus champion fighting to get the cup. So Nigerians need to pray for them. So, but the fact remains that why would the guy be tested? The only reason they're giving here is in their game rule of fairness, okay, in their pursuit for fairness for everybody to ensure that he was not under influence while performing on the pitch. That is why they had to test him so that South Africans also will not feel cheated in a way. But I think everything should be settled now because that guy must have tested negative. I'm sure he must have tested negative. All right. So there are a few comments here reacting to what happened to Samuel Ajayi. Said they should test that South African guy that looks like the ghost must be crazy. That is what you know. As I said, they go test on Ataya, make them just they play. Now the hard way they will learn. Super Eagles, God no shame us on Sunday, winning all the way. I said we must definitely win the game by God's grace. Okay, they will always test Nigerians because the owner of CAF is South African. Are you sure? Confederation of African Football, how can the owner be South African? Okay, are you sure? Is that data verified? As always, I believe they are also testing other teams. It is a normal procedure in a tournament. Okay, to just pick people randomly for test. Is it because it is Nigeria or they think we will go early in the tournament? Why all this drug test? What I know is that the winning is for Nigeria, whether they like it or not. For sure, they will test them because already Nigerian president na drug baron. Talk am. So somebody go talk am. Yes, now why they not go test Nigerian team? Exactly. So they already know say Nigerians now. Wow, look at what the integrity of the president is costing us internationally now. Say because the president is presumed a drug baron, so everybody taken from Nigeria should be tested because you never can tell who is under influence. Okay, for sure they will test them. Hey, oh, wow, this is a very bad one. They keep suspecting and picking our boys for drugs test. I'm surprised these people are yet to realize we are not in any way their mate. And by all standards, okay, you are measuring people eating akpu amala too with those eating spaghetti indomie noodles. That is what you know. That is the extraordinary Nigerian spirit. That is the way it goes. That is the way it goes. So the way it is now that the test is over now, and I'm sure there's no hula baloo again, the guy did not test positive, the struggle continues. Nigerians are prepared to pick up that stuff, that CAF cup, that CAF trophy. Nigerians are ready to pick it by Sunday tomorrow. That will be a very good one. Thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.